I can't be the only one that thinks like this, but me personally, I feel like posting your girlfriend is the equivalent of posting your fucking social security number. Like, why the fuck do people do that? Honestly, gang, like I have one of my homies who literally called me a couple days ago, my dog Craig. Hey, what's going on, bro? He said, bro, I just posted my girlfriend for the first time. I didn't say anything too crazy to him. I was just like, hey, bro, you do you. He says this though, gang. He's like, bro, instantly when I posted her, maybe like an hour later, bro, I started to get random request messages on fucking Instagram. I was like, are you fucking serious? He goes there, sends me a screenshot. I'm reading the screenshots. Bro, it's literally a dude saying, asking him a question. He's like, bro, I gotta come to you as a man. Whenever a dude tells you that and you just posted your girlfriend, that is an ultimate recipe for a fucking disaster, gang. So let me guys tell you what happened. So Craig, I'm reading the screenshots or whatever, right? The very next message the dude says, he's like, bro, like, honestly, I need to have this conversation with you over the phone because it's not something I want to put in text. Bro. When I heard all of this, I'm just reading these screenshots as he's telling me this. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? He didn't even have like the rest of the message because he has to go ahead and call dude on the phone. I'm like, hey, bro, go ahead and call this dude right now, but give me literally like a full breakdown of whatever fucking happens. Like, call me right back. I'm not gonna lie, I was at work bored as shit, so I kind of want to know what the fuck was going on. So he goes there and clicks up the phone, right? Okay, boom. I literally was waiting for him to call me back that day, gang. He takes literally 2 fucking weeks to go ahead and call me back. Mind you, I've called him, I've texted him, I've sent him some funny ass stories on Instagram and shit like that. No fucking response, gang. I'm over here just thinking this for the worst. And mind you, he's not posting on his story either. Like, you know how one of them things where it's like a guy who normally posts on the story just goes automatically just goes dark zero? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like, not only just that, he made his profile picture in his AV all black. Yes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm over here just thinking this may be the worst. I don't know what the fuck going on. So this is probably like on like a random, like maybe like Tuesday or some shit, right? I get another call. So FaceTime this time from my boy Craig. He's like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, I'm over asking questions. I'm like, bro, how have you been? Like, I have not heard from you in literally like in like 2 fucking weeks. He's like, dog, it was as bad as I thought it was. I'm like, oh shit. So apparently this is what the guy told Craig about his girl. Him and his girl were messing with each other probably like, this is like way before Craig was dealing with her or whatever, right? But he's just like, bro, like, she has problems. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just wanted to go ahead and warn her. I don't know why the fuck this dude felt like he should have hit up Craig about this specifically. He's like, bro, she has serious attachment issues, gang. Like, if you don't work on your communication, like, or you're not super communicative about what you do with her, she is going to be on your ass, right? And mind you, this is an important part of the story. So I'm hearing Craig say this to me or whatever. This is what happens maybe like a week after he was like, after we had that first initial call. Craig and this girl, let's call her, for the sake of the story, let's go ahead and call her Vanessa for the sake of the story, right? So Craig and Vanessa go on a date, right? And apparently Craig gets up and walks to the bathroom or whatever. And as he walks to the bathroom, she must have thought like this one girl was like trying to get at Craig because he's walking by the bathroom and this other girl is like approaching him. So it's kind of like they're intersecting. So as like he stops and lets the girl walk or whatever, she says thank you and puts her hand on his shoulder. And then she gives him kind of like that look up and down. I'm like over here, I'm like, oh shit. But that's like, in my head, I'm like, that's not Craig's fault. So I'm like, why the fuck could his girl be that mad about him? I'm mad about him, right? So fast forward, he walks back to the bathroom, back from the bathroom, back to the table, right? She sits down and immediately starts going off. She's like, who the fuck was that? That's your like your side bitch. Like you just had her pull up on you like that. You just make me look stupid. Craig's over here taken back by it though. He's over here like, what are you talking about? Like I literally like I've communicated everything to you about who I am. Like I've like, why would I try to like make you look stupid in front of people, right? So gang, they end up having a big ass massive fight in the restaurant. And if you know me personally, I don't like public embarrassment. Just like Drake said in the song, you know I love cheesecake. I love to fucking go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't fucking embarrass me. You know what I'm saying? So that was happening. They're getting into a fight. It's getting really escalated. It gets so fucking bad, gang. The manager actually tells them to both leave the fucking restaurant. I'm over here. I'm like, are you fucking serious? He's like, yeah, bro. So I'm over here like, what the fuck did y'all do that? Like, are you still dealing with it? He's just like, bro, like, she's a really good girl. Mind you, this girl has been there through Craig ride or die. When he was broke and have nowhere to go, she go ahead and let him stay at his house for free. Literally, like, got him back on his feet, got him a nice little good job over at Amazon. Like, she's a real fucking one, but she's just batshit crazy in her head, right? So I'm thinking, I was like, bro, so what happened with you and Vanessa? He's like, man, like, honestly, like, I couldn't give up on her, mind you. He now is working, like I said, at Amazon, but he's really close with this one manager that he had at Amazon. And like, he's telling the dude at Amazon about his problem. It's crazy. He told him about everything that was happening before he fucking told me, right? This is what the manager tells Craig. He's like this. He says, look, there's this one little thing I heard about where you can work on your relationship problems with your girlfriend. He's just like, how? He's just like, bro, you got to stop putting the blame as far as like on you personally, bro. You got to put it back on her. And he's just like, well, how do I do that? He's like, bro, there's this one little app called Whip where it literally like allows you to like kind of like just like log each of your days and pretty much like almost as like Duolingo but for social skills, right? He's just like, bro, give this at least like a couple days to a week. If you don't see that much progress, like it's one of them things where apparently it's just like pretty fast acting, like and pretty much just holds people accountable to their actions, right? He's just like, bro, go ahead and just put her onto this and just see if it works out. It's a really new app. It has a waiting list. It's only about maybe like 50 users on the app. I'm like, okay, so he goes ahead and does this too, right? He says maybe like not even 3 or 4 days later, he gets a knock on his door. It's from Vanessa. Vanessa's over here telling him just like literally in tears, bawling, crying, right? He goes ahead and brings Vanessa inside. He's asking her what's wrong. She is literally apologizing about all the stuff that she's been through and she's been doing to him, all this weird shit that she's been on, like her nagging him like a bitch and all types of stuff, right? She, like, not only just that, but she actually opens up about herself. So apparently Vanessa actually had really bad trauma and daddy issues. Like, her dad was never there. He was always one of them type of dads where kind of like the Will Smith commercial where it's like, oh, why does he doesn't love me? Like that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of what she went through with her dad. So that's why she's explaining to, Craig about this whole situation. And now, gang, like, so he goes ahead and calls me, fast forward now, right? He's telling me about all this and he's just like, bro, like, I put her on that and she's literally changed to a different, like, he was thinking that his communication skills were going to be bad because that's what that one dude they hit him up about in the message. The whole time is Vanessa coming from trauma issues and daddy issues that she didn't fucking know about. That's why you really got to know your partner, gang. Mind you, I'm a single ass dude. Like, my last relationship was already fucked. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm here for my boy. I just felt like that was a crazy ass experience because I see why, honestly, that he didn't eventually tell me because I'm the type of tell you, man, discard her ass, go get a new one. But he actually stayed down though. So I just want to go here and give this message to anybody out there. Look, if you and your lady are having issues, go ahead and, I'm not saying you got to go to fucking therapy. I think therapy's cool. I'm not really a big therapy guy. But I would say at least go ahead and just try and just see what the trauma is, right? Like I said, the whip that he was using, like I said, the app that he was calling was called Whip. It's in the App Store, WIP. It does have a waiting list though. So I'm not sure if it's going to be available to the public anytime soon, but I just want to go ahead and put that on to anybody out there who's having relationship issues. Look, you're not the only fucking one, gang. But with that being said, y'all motherfuckers out here posting your girlfriend are fucking crazy on social media. I'm never doing that shit until she has a fucking ring on her finger. It's not going to be this one. It's going to be the rich diamond one. Can't fucking afford that shit now, but I will eventually in the late time. But with that being said, though, I'm about to go ahead and see if I can find me a date for the night. Y'all be safe, though.
Yo, it's your boy Schoolie. Welcome back to another episode of NBA's TV, Not You Born Hustlers TV. And today, this video went for a whole turn, man. I actually thought there was going to be something a little bit more crazy, or something a little bit more spicy, but a good message did come out of this. I don't know if it turned into an ad to where he was trying to sell us something. I don't know what Whipple is, and I'm not finna download it, to be honest with you, but if it was an ad, that was a good way to sell something because people may buy into it, but me personally, I don't got the time for it. But I like this video. I like the message that came out of it, and basically what I got from this message is to work with your girl, work with your man. You know what I'm saying? They may not be perfect, but at the end of the day, you gotta work with them and stop posting them. That's basically what he said. Shit, I'm gonna post my girl. You really get to know who you dealing with. If you can't post her or him, then maybe that's the problem. I don't know what this guy talking about. It sound good, but if you can't post your mate or you just that private of a person, then I understand. But if you can't post your mate and they ain't posting you and you got no type of public publicity amongst each other, then me personally, in this day and age, it might be a problem. They might be sneaking around. But it is what it is. It's your boy Schoolie. Make sure y'all comment. Let me know what y'all thinking in the comment section. Do y'all believe this? Do y'all think that it had a good message? Me personally, they had a fairly good message. I like it, man. But until we meet again, my friend, I'm out.